This is an urgent and very important update for seniors, retirees, and anyone receiving Social Security benefits in the United States. If you rely on Social Security, SSI, SSDI, or survivor benefits to pay your bills, buy groceries, or cover medical costs, you need to pay close attention right now. As we approach January 1st, there are critical actions and changes that could directly affect your monthly payments, and in some cases, failing to act could mean losing up to $2,700 or more over the coming year. This is not meant to scare you, but it is meant to prepare you, protect you, and make sure you do not lose money that you have already earned. Many seniors believe Social Security runs automatically and that nothing needs to be done once benefits start. While that may have been true in the past, the system has changed. New rules, updated verification requirements, income reporting deadlines, and annual adjustments mean that January 1st is no longer just another date on the calendar. It is now a critical deadline that can determine whether your benefits continue smoothly, are reduced, delayed, or even temporarily stopped. The good news is that most of these issues can be avoided if you understand what is happening and take action on time. One of the biggest sources of confusion right now is the figure of $2,700. Many people think this refers to a single check or a one-time payment. In reality, this amount often represents the combined value of monthly benefits, cost of living adjustments, and supplemental payments that could be lost over the year if certain requirements are not met. For someone receiving Social Security retirement benefits, SSI or SSDI, even a small monthly interruption can add up quickly. Missing just a few months of payments or having benefits reduced due to outdated information can easily total thousands of dollars. As January approaches, the Social Security Administration updates its systems for the new year. This includes recalculating benefit amounts, applying cost of living adjustments, reviewing income limits, and updating eligibility rules for programs like SSI. If your records are not accurate or up to date, the system may flag your account. When that happens, payments can be delayed while the issue is reviewed, and in some cases, benefits can be suspended until the problem is resolved. For seniors living on a fixed income, even a short delay can create serious financial stress. One of the most important issues to understand is income reporting. For SSI recipients especially, income limits are strictly enforced. If your income changed during the year and was not reported correctly, or if the Social Security Administration believes you may have earned more than allowed, your benefits can be reduced or stopped. This includes income from part-time work, pensions, side jobs, or even financial help from family members in certain situations. As the year ends, the system reviews these records, and January is when adjustments are often applied. Another critical area involves address, banking, and personal information updates. If you have moved, changed banks, or updated your direct deposit information but did not properly notify Social Security, your January payment could be sent to the wrong place or delayed entirely. Every year, there are thousands of seniors who experience payment problems simply because their information was outdated. As benefits are recalculated and processed for the new year, accurate records become more important than ever. Medicare also plays a role in this situation. For many seniors, Medicare premiums are deducted directly from Social Security checks. Changes in Medicare plans, premium adjustments, or enrollment status can affect the amount you receive each month. If there is an issue with Medicare enrollment, or if premiums increase and are not properly accounted for, your net Social Security payment could be lower than expected. For some seniors, this difference can amount to hundreds of dollars over the year, contributing to that $2,700 figure. Cost of living adjustments, often called COLA, are another key factor. While COLA increases are meant to help seniors keep up with inflation, they can also trigger unexpected issues. For example, a higher benefit amount might push some recipients closer to income limits for programs like SSI or other assistance programs. If this happens and the changes are not reviewed carefully, benefits can be adjusted downward or eligibility can change. Understanding how COLA interacts with your overall financial situation is essential as January 1st approaches. There is also the issue of eligibility reviews. The Social Security Administration regularly conducts reviews to confirm that recipients still qualify for benefits. For disability recipients, this may involve continuing disability reviews. For SSI recipients, it often includes financial and living situation reviews. If a review notice is sent and not responded to on time, benefits can be suspended. Unfortunately, many seniors miss these notices because they look like routine mail or arrive during the busy holiday season. By the time January arrives, it may be too late to avoid a disruption. Scams and misinformation add another layer of risk. During this time of year, scammers target seniors with false claims about benefit changes, urgent deadlines, or supposed payments. While this script does not include links or instructions to contact anyone, it is important to understand that acting on incorrect information can cause real problems. Providing personal information to the wrong source or ignoring official notices because of confusion can both lead to benefit issues. The reason January 1st is so important is because it marks the start of a new benefit year. Systems reset, adjustments take effect, and new rules are enforced. If something is wrong in your file when the year begins, the effects can last for months. Recovering lost benefits often takes time, paperwork, and patience. For seniors who depend on every dollar, prevention is always better than correction. In this first part of the script, the goal is to help you understand why this deadline matters and what types of issues can lead to lost benefits. In the next part, we will walk step by step through what seniors should focus on before January 1st, how to protect their Social Security income, and how to make sure they receive every dollar they are entitled to in the new year. This information is not about panic, it is about preparation, awareness, and making sure your hard-earned benefits continue without interruption. Take a moment to reflect on your own situation. Think about whether your income changed this year, whether your address or banking information is current, and whether you have received any notices that still need attention. These small details can make a big difference when the new year begins. Staying informed and proactive now can help you avoid unnecessary stress and financial loss later. Now that you understand why January 1st is such a critical date and how easily Social Security benefits can be reduced, delayed, or temporarily stopped, it is time to focus on what truly matters most. Protecting your income and making sure every dollar you are entitled to continues without interruption. For seniors, retirees, and disabled Americans, Social Security is not extra money. It is the foundation of financial stability. That is why taking the right steps before the new year begins is so important. One of the most important things seniors should do before January 1st is make sure their personal information is accurate and complete. This includes your mailing address, your bank or direct deposit information, and your contact details. When the Social Security Administration prepares payments for the new year, it relies entirely on the information already in its system. If anything is outdated, payments can be delayed or misdirected. Even something as simple as a recent move or a bank account change can cause problems if it was not properly recorded. These issues often appear in January, when benefit adjustments and new payments are processed. Income verification is another area that deserves careful attention. For those receiving SSI or other income-based benefits, even small changes in income can affect eligibility. Income does not only mean wages from a job, it can include pension payments, financial support from family members, or other sources that may not seem obvious. If your income changed at any point during the year and was not properly reported, the Social Security Administration may adjust your benefits at the start of the new year. In some cases, this can mean reduced payments or a temporary stop until the situation is reviewed. Over several months, these losses can easily add up to thousands of dollars. Disability recipients should also be especially alert. Continuing disability reviews are part of the system, and January is a common time for updates and enforcement of decisions. If you received any notices asking for information, medical updates, or confirmation of your condition, it is critical that those requests are addressed. Ignoring a notice, even unintentionally, can lead to suspended benefits. Many seniors assume that no news is good news, but in reality, missed communication is one of the most common reasons benefits are interrupted. Medicare coordination is another factor that often surprises people. Because Medicare premiums are frequently deducted directly from Social Security payments, changes in Medicare coverage can affect the amount you actually receive each month. New premiums, plan changes, or enrollment issues can reduce your net payment. When combined over a year, these reductions can be significant. Understanding how Medicare and Social Security interact helps prevent confusion when January payments arrive and look different than expected. Cost of living adjustments are meant to help seniors keep up with rising prices, but they can also create unintended consequences. A higher monthly benefit may sound like good news, but in some situations, it can push recipients closer to income thresholds that affect eligibility for other assistance programs. When this happens, some benefits may be reduced or reevaluated. This does not mean COLA is harmful, but it does mean seniors should be aware of how these increases fit into their overall financial picture. Being informed allows you to respond quickly if changes occur. Another issue that deserves attention is overpayment notices. Sometimes the Social Security Administration determines that a recipient was paid too much in the past due to reporting delays or system adjustments. When this happens, repayment may be requested, often by reducing future benefits. If such an issue appears at the start of the year, monthly payments may be lower than expected. Understanding why this happens and responding promptly can prevent long-term financial strain. It is also important to remain calm and patient if something does go wrong. The system is large and errors do happen. Payments delayed in January are often restored once issues are resolved. However, resolution takes time, and that is why prevention is so important. Seniors who review their situation early and stay organized are far less likely to experience serious problems. Throughout this process, staying informed is one of your strongest protections. Social Security rules do change, and updates are not always widely explained. Misinformation spreads easily, especially around the holidays and the start of a new year. Seniors may hear rumors about lost benefits, new payments, or sudden deadlines that are not accurate. At the same time, real changes can be overlooked because they are misunderstood or ignored. Focusing on clear, reliable information and official communication helps cut through the noise. The idea of losing up to $2,700 is alarming, but it is also preventable in many cases. That amount often represents the combined effect of missed payments, reduced monthly benefits, or adjustments that last for several months. By taking action before January 1st, many seniors can avoid these losses entirely. Preparation is not about fear, it is about protecting what you have earned through years of work and contribution. As the new year approaches, it is natural to feel overwhelmed. The holidays bring stress, expenses, and distractions, but setting aside time to review your benefits, check your information, and pay attention to official notices can make a meaningful difference. Even small actions can prevent big problems. Seniors who take responsibility for staying informed and proactive are far more likely to enjoy a stable and predictable income throughout the year. Remember that Social Security is designed to support you, not to create anxiety. The system works best when information is accurate and communication is clear. While rules and procedures may feel complicated, the goal is simple: making sure benefits go to the right people in the right amounts at the right time. By understanding how the system works and what changes at the start of the year, you can approach January with confidence instead of worry. As we close this important update, take a moment to reflect on what you have learned. January 1st is not just a date, it is a turning point for benefit calculations, eligibility reviews, and payment schedules. Being prepared before that date can help ensure that your Social Security income continues without interruption. Staying organized, paying attention to notices, and understanding how changes affect you are key steps toward financial security. Your benefits matter because your life, your health, and your peace of mind matter. You have earned this support, and protecting it is worth the effort. By staying informed and proactive, you can move into the new year knowing you have done what you can to safeguard your income and your future.